first, great acting work. Great job playing scumbags. I said great acting job, and especially playing scumbags. Perfect. But this is actually then for the writers and directors. Did you have distribution for the film yet?
Not yet.
All rights reserved. You guys, this is the world premiere. You guys are the very first audience to experience Deadgirl.
When this is released on DVD, is there going to be a director's cut?
Will there be a director's cut when it's on DVD?
Of course.
What are you adding?
In the red hair there.
Not since Boys from Brazil have I been so friggin' scared by a dog. What breed of dog was it?
That was
What breed of dog is it?
It was a Mexican hairless something or another. Yeah, Mexican. I know it was Mexican hairless. Yes, and it was also that dog's screen debut.
Yeah, that was the first job for that dog. Yeah, that's true.
Did a great job.
But it's a pro dog.
Yes.
Yeah, this is to Trent, where did you get the idea for this film?
Oh man, yeah.
Trent, tell us about your childhood.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I grew up in a lot of small places in Midwestern America, and there wasn't a lot for kids to do, so I knew a lot of miscreants just like this. Fundamentally, Emily Martin from my junior year of high school, totally, like, no matter what I did, she broke my heart, and so she's the Joanne character, so I was going to think about turning her into a zombie if I could and making her my slave, but that didn't happen. And I ended up shooting a movie in 1999 and had access to 2 locations, a high school and an abandoned mental institution, and said, hey, I should write something that takes place in a high school and an abandoned mental institution. So there you have it. Simple. And I just made a beginning, a middle, and an end, and gave it to these guys.
Do we have anyone in the balcony there? Can't see you there. Okay, down here, yes, sir, in the blue.
Where was the location of the building, the exterior? And where was the location of the hallways? Were they the same place?
Yes, it's an abandoned hospital in downtown Los Angeles.
Where exactly?
She's not really down there.
Boyle Heights.
Boyle Heights.
Right. They're turning that building into condos, by the way. It's true.
Do we have anyone else here? Yes.
I'd like to know what conditions you created for Deadgirl for that period of time to make her comfortable.
We gave her slippers.
No, actually, you know, it's true. The movie like ours, on our kind of schedule with our kind of budget, we couldn't have made the movie without her. She was great. I mean, she read the script in the beginning and really got it. And was like, I want to make this is cool. I want to make this with you guys. And we were like, really? Okay. Wow, great. You know, and she was great. She made everyone really comfortable. If she was uncomfortable, the crew would be uncomfortable. And the first day, it was like everyone just didn't even know she was there. You know, and
She's also,
you know what I mean? Like laying there naked, like on a table. Everyone was just, you know, it's just like any of the rest of us. She was really great.
well, she was naked and wet and tied to a bed for a long time, and she was the only actor who never complained that there wasn't a Red Bull nearby.
It's true.
Yes, sir.
What was the idea for the opening scene where there was all the kids from the school were just not there and they were just textbooks?
The question is, what was the idea for the opening scene where the high school is vacant, no kids?
Yeah, you know, one thing I will say is the mix that you heard tonight is not the final mix, so there might be occasionally some ADR lines or things that are missing that'll be there eventually. But what happens is it was a fire drill, and so they're all outside on the fire drill, and you might have missed a line or two or it's not there yet. But so that was the idea.
It's supposed to set it up as one thing maybe, and then but reveal that it didn't happen.
First, I just want to say the 2 leads are like cooler versions of Joaquin Phoenix and Christian Slater. And I got a question for the whole panel here. I'm really interested in the casting process. Maybe some insights on like some of you guys read for other parts. What were the directors looking for, especially in like the leads and even in Deadgirl?
So the question was just about the process of casting and how you guys went about that and when you read with each other and the directors and actors.
Well, first of all, I'm going to say everybody pretty much read for the part they got, except we met Eric, who played Wheeler. He came in first, I think, for JT, or did you JT?
I think Charlotte too. Didn't you come in for JT? And he's, actually, I like Ricky.
No, they didn't. He didn't come in. You said no one did.
Yeah, I was actually, I read the script and I was supposed to audition for JT. And I was driving to the audition, trying to memorize my lines and whatnot, and I just couldn't do it. I was just like, there's no way, no fucking way. And I liked Ricky, like, you know, I think that, he doesn't say much, but struggles a lot, and I thought that was really cool. I didn't necessarily think that I could memorize 12 pages in the next 30, minutes, but literally I got out of my car and walked up to the casting director's office and said, you know what, I don't think I want to read for JT, I think I want to read for Ricky. Like you're not right, but I guess so. And so when I was auditioning, I kind of talked to the camera and was kind of like, look, this is what I think about Ricky. It might suck right now, but I think I have a pretty good idea of what it should be. And yeah, that's kind of how I think it went down. I don't know what you guys were thinking about.
It's true. Now I'm remembering it. I don't know what they said to you, but of course they called us and said, okay, he didn't read the part, but just watch him talk. And we just watched you talk about stuff, and they kept the camera rolling, and we just went, wow, that's Ricky. And just obviously Shadow has a lot of charisma, and he's he really that part really needed someone who could bring a lot to it that wasn't on the page, and I think he did a great job. So. Noah Segan, of course, was another great choice, and he actually read the script, and I think he called us and said, I am going to play JT. And we're like, right?
It is.
It made something. It was like that famous the Dennis Hopper, David Lynch story when he called him up and said, I am, and what was the Blue Velvet that he was? I am Frank. Was it Frank? What? Booth or Black? Booth. Booth, right? And he called him up and said, I am Frank. But no, it was. I got the script. I read it and I really liked it. And then I was working on another movie and I didn't. I was working really hard on this other movie, and so I said, well, the script's really good, and I'm going to be back in town on this day, and then the day I got back or something, we met, and it was the three of them, and I realized that Trent knew a lot about the character. It was a guy who, somebody who he'd known, or from a place that he knew, or something like that, made me really comfortable. And then we decided to do it.
So JT's part was the toughest because you're looking at JT right here.
Yeah, we kept pulling him into our casting agents and saying, we need this guy. He's too old, so we need a younger version. Seriously.
Yeah, Jenny. We knew a bunch of people. Of course, we tried to cast the part in LA, and that was nearly impossible for all sorts of obvious reasons. And someone says, "Oh, I have a friend who might dig this," and I think we sent you the script or something, and then she responded. So we said, "Hey, can you put yourself on tape?" And our only note was, "Act like an animal." And she videotaped herself and acted like maybe it'll be on the DVD or something. And she acted like an animal. Her instincts were great, and we're like, "She's great." And we flew her in. And
well, it was actually quite difficult at first because during the audition process, I was watching Shaun of the Dead. So it was really, really hard for me to actually get into character. But it worked out quite well. But, it was, I read the script and everything, and, I wasn't shocked by it. You have to kind of look beyond it, But, it was wonderfully written, and, I'm very, very proud to be a part of it.
did a great job.